Welcome to this adult yoga class, gentle, focusing today on neck and immune system, and find a comfortable seat on your mat and we'll get started. And wriggling the buttocks flesh away and snuggling down into the earth, rolling the shoulders and stretching up tall. Let the eyes relax softly, looking downcast or closing them. And take the body temperature today. And I don't mean that in terms of Fahrenheit. I mean checking in with how your body's showing up for you today. Let's feel the shape of it. Imagine the shape. Proprioception is being able to feel where your body is in space without looking at it. And notice what's happening inside your body. Is it feeling quiet or energized? A lot of people are complaining about tiredness right now. I think we're just tired of all the stress we've been going through for the last several years. So notice how your body feels. Is it weary or is it ready to go? We're noticing the effect not just of the immediate day, night before us, but also the larger issues impacting our health. Also the season, it's early spring and it's possible that allergies are affecting us. Just think of all the different ways your body is being impacted. What about EMF waves, 5G, all the electronic devices that you use, and if you're near power lines. Let's just take some nice slow breaths, and with each exhale, just exhale away any negative influences, any tiredness from all of the stress, any bombardment on your physical body through pollutants and toxins in the environment, both physical and electronic. And what about your mind? Are toxic thoughts in your mind? Thoughts of smallness or negativity? Just notice how you talk to yourself. Notice in class today. Are you encouraging to yourself? Are you praising of yourself? Or are you critical? Let's breathe out any negativity or judgment today. Let's show up with love and compassion for ourselves. Because how we think and how we feel have definite impacts on how our health expresses itself. We're going to start with some nice energetic work today. We're going to take a nice deep breath and inhale, clearing our aura. And exhale, drawing energy down through the chakras. Inhaling. And exhaling. As you inhale, imagine sweeping any negativity out of your aura. And as you exhale, you're drawing energy down and clearing out the chakras and sending it out through the root chakra. So we're clearing the environment and we're clearing the inner world as well. Clearing the environment and everything that influences us from outside, and then clearing all of our inner imbalances, sending them down through the root chakra and out into the earth. And it's one of the wonderful things about the way the universe is constructed, that what is a waste for us that we send down into the earth is fertilizer for the earth, and the earth will use it for new growth, even if we're just sending energetic waste down. The last one, inhale, clearing the environment and clearing our inner. And take a moment to feel the effect. I'll do one more energetic thing. We're going to do a spinal twist, reach back. So now we're sweeping the aura and then clearing the chakra line again, but we're sweeping in a different direction, reaching back, big sweep up overhead and bringing the hand down, right angle to your chakra line so that you're looking at your thumb. Final twist, clearing the aura, clearing the chakra line. Final twist, clearing your aura and clearing the chakras. Last one. And come to stillness. Notice how that feels. You can put your hands on your lower belly for this one. And then sitting up nice and tall, let the chin come to the chest. And lift the chin up. Exhaling, let the chin get heavy. Feel the stretch in the back of your neck. Inhale, lift the head and stretch up. Let's stay there a little bit longer. Let's let the chin come down. The shoulders relax back away from your chin. Breathe into the stretch in the back of your neck. We're releasing lines of tension. And then inhale, lifting the chin without crunching the back of your neck. A little arc in the back, a little bit of space. Nice stretch, releasing the tension in your jaw and in the front of your neck. Back up. Let's lower the chin and we'll make a little U shape on our chest. You might hear some creaking and cracking in the back of your neck, breaking up your arthritis barnacles. Come on back up and notice how you feel. Now that the back of your neck is nice and long, let's rotate the head. Feel how smoothly it's rotating and coming back the other way. Last one. And come back to center. Let's lower the chin to the chest again and roll the ear over to one side. Take a breath and relax the shoulders. Feel that stretch. And then roll the ear over the other way. Roll the chin down, ear to shoulder. Press the opposite wall away. Press the back of your hand away. Back, roll, ear to shoulder. Add a little more, pressing the heel of your hand away, stretching the underside of your arm. And then pressing the top of your hand away. And back down, and come on back up for a minute. Notice how you feel. Let's roll the shoulders. And roll them back the other way. And this time we're going to squeeze one shoulder up and squeeze your ear and shoulder towards each other. Inhale the head up and the shoulder down. We'll do the same side. Shoulder up, ear to shoulder, squeeze. Head up, shoulder down. Shoulder up, ear to shoulder. Head up, shoulder down. I think this is 4. Not so good at math. And then, good, relax, feel how that side feels compared to the other. And we'll bring the head over, shoulder up, squeeze. Head up, shoulder down. Bring that shoulder up, ear to shoulder, squeeze. Take a breath. Head up, shoulder down. Shoulder up, ear to shoulder. Squeeze. Head up, shoulder down. Last one, shoulder up, squeeze. Head up, shoulder down. Notice how you feel. Let's do a little shoulder roll again. And then shoulder roll back the other way. Let's bring the shoulders up one more time. This time I'm going to put the head back. I'm going to open and close the jaw. And then we're going to move the jaw from side to side, getting rid of any TMJ tension. And let the head come up and the shoulders come down. Notice how you feel. Let's just make some big puffy cheeks. And blow it out. Inhale, puff. And blow. One more puff. And blow. And rub your hands together. And just radiate that healing energy into your face. And release. We've been sitting still a long time, so let's just set our legs out and just wake them up a little bit. And then we'll come back to our upper body. Still want to let the rest of the body feel unloved. And a little roll. Windshield wipering the legs. Deep breaths. And then we'll bring the other leg back in. Okay. So back to the upper body. Sitting up nice and tall. We're going to bring the ear to one side. Notice which way your head is facing. That's the hand that comes up and over. And encourage that side of the head to stretch a little more. We're not pulling, we're just using the weight of our hand. Breathing into the stretch. And come back to center. Inhale tall, ear to shoulder. Notice which way your head is pointing. That's the hand that comes up and over. Shoulder relaxes away from the ear. Breathe into the stretch. And come on back up. This time sitting up nice and tall, we're going to turn our head. But this time we're going to bow the armpit and come back up. Inhale tall, exhale bow. Bring the head back up. Inhale, bow on the exhale. Inhale up. Inhale, bow. And come back up. Back to center. Let's go the other way. Inhale tall. Exhale, chin to shoulder. And back to neutral. Inhale. Exhale, chin to shoulder. And back up. Bow. And up. And down. And back up. And back to center. Let's give those shoulders a roll. And back the other way. And this time we're going to roll the chin to the chest and roll the ear. And then we're going to roll the back of the head towards the back of the shoulder. And then roll the front of the head towards the front of the shoulder. So the ear is always facing the shoulder as we roll the head back and forth over the shoulder. Notice how the stretch changes different parts of the head and neck. Bring the head back to neutral, roll the chin down, inhale up. Take a breath and notice how you feel. And then we'll roll the chin down and bring the ear over the other way. And then we're rolling the chin down towards the armpit, rolling the back of the head towards the back of the shoulder. So the ear is always facing the shoulder as we roll the head back and forth over the shoulder. Deep breaths into the stretchy places. Back to neutral, roll the head down and inhale up and notice how you feel. And just to give the body a little love and encouragement, let's do some circling. And we'll circle back the other way. And back to center. Let's bring the hands together at the heart. So we're pressing the palms together and lifting the elbows. That's an active stretch. It's not a stretch. It's isometric exercise. So it's active. You're actively pushing your hands into each other. And you should feel that all the way into your shoulder blades, which are sliding down your back. Your heart is lifted. Come to an easy spinal twist. And come back to center. And twist the other way. And back to center. and center and twist. And back to center. Inhale, tall, press the hands one way and the head the other. And back to center. And press the other way. And center. Really keep those arms active, elbows lifted, hands pressing into each other. And center. And rotate. And center. Take a moment to stop and notice how you feel. Okay, we'll just do a little more spinal work to get the body involved, and then we'll come back and work on our immune system. Let's do a little rocking back. And rocking forward, leading with the heart this time. Rocking back. And rocking forward. And coming back to stillness, feel the energy moving through you. Okay, we're going to move to some immune system work. So I want you to find your collarbones and put your hands under the collarbones and walk them all the way out to where the crease is between your shoulder and your neck, and find a sore spot somewhere in there. If you can, I can't find any sore spots in there. I'm really happy. I have in the past, but it should be just right inside that crease and just under your collarbone. If you don't have a sore spot, you're going to make little pointers with your fingers. You're just going to circle, giving a little massage to that acupressure point. It's a lung meridian point if you're into Chinese medicine, and it has to do with your breathing and your immune system. So we're making little circles right there. I love to report progress in myself because it gives people experience, strength, and hope. So when I first started doing this, I did find sore spots, and I'm not finding a whole lot of sore spot anymore. So I encourage you to practice this and strengthen your immune system. And then we'll circle back the other way. And then just stop for a moment and notice the enlivened energy. And then we'll make a soft fist and we'll just tap right over that spot. So you notice that the fist is big enough that if you don't get the exact spot, you're going to get it anyway. You're just tapping right inside the crease in your shoulder and right below your collarbone on your chest. And we'll take a soft fist and tap the other side. And notice how you feel. And the last one is right in the center of the chest. Again, we can make a little 5-finger tap. It's tapping the center of the chest. Now we're working on the thymus. And well, our body, the rest of our body's been very patient. So Let's come over onto our hands and knees and give it some attention. Doing some table warm-ups, fingers spread wide, pressing down into the base of your fingers, top of the feet on the mat. And let's just start with some little tail waggles from side to side. And then some pelvic tilts. After that long sitting, that feels really good on the lower back. And pelvic tilts around the other way. And then we can take that into big cat circles. And back the other way. And my big cat circles aren't that big this morning. I'm just not feeling it. I'm feeling more like I want to stay focused on my pelvis. But if you want to do really big cat circles, please go ahead. And really get your rib cage into it if that's where your body would like you to go today. I think it's from all that sitting. All right, let's come back to stillness and we'll come into some plain old cat and mouse. Notice how nice and deep your breath is from all the breath work that we did. Let's come back to stillness and let's whap our feet on the floor to bring some blood into our lower legs. And then coming back, bring your hands behind you, lifting up your knees to stretch the front of your legs. Coming back onto your hands and knees, turning your toes over. You can spread your toes wide with your hands. You can stay here and just press into the balls of your feet here, or for more challenge, you can come into Thunderbolt, sitting on your heels, putting some weight onto the balls of the feet here. Breathing into it as you strengthen your feet and open the arches, open the bottom of your feet. And come on back. And let's do a little sunbird. Let's stretch the leg out. Before we do sunbird, we're going to just put the ball of the foot on the floor and just rock back into that heel, giving a lovely stretch to the back of that leg. And then we'll pick that knee up and bring the nose and the knee together. And inhale. And place the toe back on the floor and flip your foot over and open up to the side. You can take the bottom leg and swing your toes behind you to get more of a tripod effect. Nice big side stretch. You can roll your arm forward and over your head. and spin your rib cage towards the ceiling to increase that. And if you want, you can pick that foot up and press out through the heel, increasing that side stretch and making it a balancing pose. Bring the foot to the floor, bring the hands to the floor, come on back in. Little tail waggle. And then we'll do the other side. Send your left leg out, or whichever leg you didn't do. Rest back into the heel and come forward. Strengthening and stretching the back of that leg. Oh, that feels so good. And then we'll pick that leg up and come into sunbird, nose to knee. Inhale, lifting the leg, but keeping the hips parallel to the floor. Last one. And then put your foot down on the floor. Flip over so the whole foot's on the floor. You can take your bottom leg and bring the foot out to give you a tripod effect. Inhale, up and open. Big stretch. Point your tailbone down towards your bottom top leg, towards the heel. You can take this arm and swing it forward and overhead. Or lift that leg. I'm sorry, while the foot's on the floor, we'll spin the rib cage to the sky and then lift the leg. And we'll bring the foot to the floor, bring the hand to the floor, and come back into child. And you can tense your fingers to give your wrists a little bit of a rest. It also gives you a different experience with your shoulder blades flatter on your back. You can stay in child or come into squat for a few breaths. You can move your hips a little bit from side to side in either pose. Shifting your weight if you're in Malasana. And then let's meet in a forward fold. Bring the hands to the thighs and roll up. Coming into Tadasana. Let's just take a moment to really feel our body present, reaching down into the earth, lifting the toes, spreading them wide, lifting the arches and the kneecaps, tucking the tailbone, lifting the perineum and the lower abdominals, lengthening up through the waist, tucking the lower ribs, rolling the shoulders, reaching the hands towards the floor, tucking the chin, lengthening the back of the neck, stretching up high. And let those arms float out and step out to a nice 5-pointed star. Continuing to feel yourself strong and powerful and shining bright. Let's rotate the right toes 90 degrees. Left heel scoots back a little bit, reach over that leg and come into Trikonasana. Bring your ribcage towards the sky, look up if that works for your neck. Take a nice deep breath and swing that arm down, bring your head towards your knee. And scoot your back heel a little bit more away from you. Scoop your belly towards your leg. If you need to bend your knee to get your hands on the floor, that's perfectly acceptable. When you're ready to come back up, swing back up. Yeah. And inhale up. Turn the toes in. Turn the toes the other way. Reach over the leg. And come into Trikonasana on this side. Spin your ribcage towards the sky, look up. Swing that arm down. Again, if you need to bend your knee to get your hands on the floor, go for that. Or straight leg, nose to knee. Scoop your belly towards your leg. Inhale and swing yourself back up. That's a little challenging, isn't it? And inhale back. Turn the toes in. Toe heel to second position ballet. Press your knees back, press your elbows back, come into goddess pose. Feel those shoulder blades sliding down your back and towards each other. Imagine you're pressing your palms into mine to energize those arms, just like we did here. It's a nice isometric exercise. You can bring the thumb and forefinger together. You can lift your heels. And release. Toe heel, back to Tadasana. I'm liking Anjali Mudra. And we'll end with stork pose. And shift your weight over to your right foot, lift your heel. Stretch your arms out. And pick that leg up, or give that knee a hug. And down. Take a breath, shift your weight, find your drishti. Arms out if you like, heel up. Or knee up, or hug the knee. And down, good job. Shake it out. And come back down onto your mats in the back in child pose once again. We'll do egg variation if you like. Nice deep breath into your back body. And we'll do one more immune strengthener. We'll do rabbit. So bunny rabbit, the forearms are parallel on the floor. The chin is tucked and the top of the head comes to the floor. So you can feel you're constricting your throat, bringing blood into your thyroid. Or full rabbit, you're holding your heels. So then you're also bringing blood into your thymus. So we're strengthening your immune system. Chin tucked, roll up, pull against your heels. Breathe. And press back into child. Bring your arms out in front of you. Lift your right elbow, bring your left arm underneath your right elbow. Palm up and slide through into an easy spinal twist. Come back to center, change sides. Inhale back to center. And roll over onto your back. Take a few breaths in Shavasana. And let's bring the feet in. Hands by your sides. Take a nice deep breath and begin to peel your tailbone up off the floor. And lower down. So just a little lift. Inhale, lifting a little higher. And roll back down. If you'd like to bring your arms up overhead, since we're doing a lot of upper body work today, that might feel good. Inhale, lifting the hips as high as you like. Chin is relaxed, throat is hollow. And we'll slowly roll back down. Bring your knees into your chest, give yourself a hug, and choose your favorite inversion. Ten more seconds. Let's bring the knees into the chest, give yourself a hug. And straighten your left leg, keep your right leg in. Give that leg a hug. Pull that knee into your right armpit. And back to center and into your left armpit. And back to center and hook the toes under your knee. Reach your arms out, either straight or goddess position, and bring that knee across your body, turning your head away from your knee. Coming into a knee down twist. You want a little more challenge, you can weight that knee down with your nearest hand. Inhale back to center. Place that foot on the floor and slide it down. Take a breath and bring the other leg in, give it a hug. Keep reaching out through your straight leg. And pull that knee into your nearest armpit, your left armpit. And back to center. And pull that knee in towards your right armpit. It's not going to get there. And then hook the toe underneath your knee, underneath your right knee. Open your arms into goddess position and bring the knee across the body, coming into a knee down twist. If you want a little more challenge, you can place your hand on the outside of your knee to weight that leg down. Inhale back to center, one more hug. And then get what you need for Shavasana. And come lie down. You can stay here as long as you like. And when you're ready, begin to bring some movement back into your fingers and toes. Move and stretch in whatever way feels good to you. Then roll to one side. And come to a seated position. Namaste.